How y'all doing? Today, I'm speaking from the heart. So, like I said, it's gonna be more genuine, more natural, more authentic, man. I just received a word that rejuvenized and re-energized me, baby. I'm gonna try to speak it and say it while I'm jump roping. Got to do a couple rounds, get back into my boxing training, you know. Oh my goodness. All right. Today we're gonna harken back on age a little bit. Being on this journey, I was thinking that I had to join, excuse me, that I had to join this ministry full time with God. I had to be a covenant full time. No, I'm young. Still got plenty of life to live, plenty of things to learn. God is not calling me to full ministry right now. I still have to work. I still have to make money. I still have to shine my light. You have to be trusted. Ooh. You have to be trusted by God before you can handle his power. And yes, it is okay to worship him in your youth. But one thing about youthful people, young people, again, they haven't lived much of a life. And we are often prideful, full of ego. And that's just humans in general. We can be more wicked than the devil, man. We're so prideful, full of ego, narcissistic. You have to get that out of you before you can go to full time ministry for Lord Almighty Himself, for Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do what you do on a daily basis. Learn, get the word, and by the time, whatever age God is now calling you to full time ministry, you'll be prepared and equipped. The blessings He give you, especially financially, take care of it. If you're young like me, you have no kids, you have no responsibilities. You should not be blowing your money when God bless you. Handle your blessings the right way. But the gist of it is, it's okay to make mistakes. If you've been blessed and delivered like me, you can still make your mistakes. That's what grace is for. Don't abuse it and don't go back to your vomit. If you was delivered like me from the lust, the weed, the alcohol, and all that, that don't mean, oh, I'm young. I still got time. Let me go back dibbling and dabbling a little bit. No. Still stay away from it. Still stay away from it. Don't continue to open those doors. You know what I'm saying? Still stay away from it. But if you happen to do it once, you're under grace. You're already forgiven. Just don't do it again. Or if you happen to not be able to spread the gospel the right way. Like one of my weaknesses I'm finding out that I kind of already knew, but that I'm really finding out on this journey, communication. I'm not too good at communicating, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Communication, one of my weak points. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go back and forth with people. I don't argue. And if I do, like I'm I'm at the point to where it's like I'm just gonna be real with you. The ego comes in. Either I'm gonna just let you rock, I'm gonna let you win, or I'm gonna just be like, I guess what they call Mr. Know It All. Like, bro, I know this. You think you know this. I know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna correct you. Like, I'm telling you what it is. But like, man, there's little things like that. Like, we're gonna learn along the way and get over. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even tripping about it. Ah, I say all that to say I was thinking, okay, I'm in full-time ministry and everything like that now. No, I'm still young, man. It's okay. It's okay. Don't rush it. Patience. Everything ties back into each other. You've heard this plenty and millions of times before. Don't rush it. Patience. And as for older people, same thing. Don't matter about your age. It matters about your maturation in Christ. It matters. Every time I get a good flow. See? Just like that. Jump roping. You get a good flow, a good consistency, you mess up, guess what? You're already forgiven. Get back on the high horse and let's get it up again. Guess what? Let's get it up again. Guess what? Because I'm trying to get to where I'm skipping and then high knees. But let's get it. Oh, let's get it up again. It's been a minute. Let's get it up again. Get it up. Come on, man. Let's get it up again. The righteous man falls 7 times and gets back up 7 times. I think I done fell more than 7 times by now, but I'm getting back up anyway. But yeah, man, don't be like me and have people at bay at a distance. Let them in. Let them on in. Guard your heart, yes. Guard yourself and everything like that. But don't live life at a distance from people, family, friends, and even enemies. Love them. Bring them in. Open your heart. Let them open their heart to you. It's not rocket science. Let's live for the kingdom. Angels look at us like, man, and they have personalities. But they look at us like, man, y'all make this more complicated than it should be. Like honestly, man, we make this more complicated than it should be. Make this life more complicated than it ever should be. It should not be this complicated. For what? For what? For what? I always wanted to be, see, of course I always wanted to gain the muscle, right? But I always wanted to be with the muscle and flexible with it as well. You know what I'm saying? How many people you know can get real low on their knees? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a freak athlete. You did what I'm saying? Bruce Lee said, train every part of your body. Oh, gotta work on that balance. You know what I'm saying? Train every part of your body, not just your upper body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do no handstand. Not for too long. Oh, yeah, I ain't even gonna try. Boom, hit you with the diamonds. Hit you with the diamonds. Chest down to the ground. With the diamonds, you can open your legs up. A wider base is good. Don't let people tell you a wide base is not good. Just don't have your butt in the air, or don't be too low. You bound up. And I'll come in a little closer for you. But yeah, man. You're young. Continue to live. Make mistakes. Don't be willingly making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But you're young. It's okay. Take your time. God is slow to anger. God has patience more than you can ever know. Again, my thing was I wanted to do it now. Hurry up and do it now, right? Because I was thinking, man, there are souls that need to be saved. And the longer I'm waiting, and the longer I'm in the process of training and all this and that, souls are being perished. Souls are being lost. It ain't on your time. It ain't on my time. Whatever he ordains will come to fruition. I have to constantly remind myself that for the most part. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Not perfect at all. I have my shortcomings. We all fall short of the glory of God. Don't try to overwork yourself right now. You see that? I'm just starting getting back in the gym. I ain't about to overwork myself and try to look good for the camera. No. 3. Here, here, here. Boom. Shoot, shoot. Quality over quantity in life, not just in the gym. Quality. I ain't a fitness expert or anything, but 7 sets of 7. 7, first of all, is the number of completion and perfection in the Bible. Second of all, in the real world, you know, lucky number 7, that's where that comes from. Third of all, 7, you want to stop. You want to do 10, but if you can't get to 10, you want to give yourself 3 slots before you hit finished. And I learned this from a fitness dude, right? He said, do 7 sets. If you can, do 7 sets of 10, right? But if you can't, focus on the quality, time over, time under tension. So you really want to do the 7 sets, whether it's legs, whether it's arms, chest, whatever, and not rush and do quality sets. We're doing quality good reps. Not no. You trying to look pretty. You trying to get an adrenaline rush or whatever. I don't know what you're trying to do. Quality. Take your time. You ain't here for nobody else but you. Take your time. Then once you're done with your 7, take you about a minute rest. I say the minimum a minute. With legs, if I do 7 sets of 7, now obviously you want to do a little weight that you can bear. You know what I'm saying? If I do legs, I'm doing about a minute and a half rest, pushing 2 minutes. But arms, boom, say a minute, close to a minute and a half, not too long. But you really just want to take your time, and that's all the message is, man. Just take your time. You see how long I just sat down? Man, I ain't in no rush for nothing, bro. But you do want to start here and then pull yourself up. Yeah. Take your time. Ain't rushing for nobody. See how my body was wiggling? See how I'm going slower now? I kind of rushed through that one a little bit. It's cool though. But the message for this video, patience. Take your time. You have time. Stop thinking you don't have time. We all will die one day, of course. We don't know when. But stop living like, oh, YOLO. Stop living like, yes, live like there's no tomorrow, but stop living like you are under this small amount of time. That's how long this life is, yes. I'll put a diagram, an image somewhere. But stop living like you're going to die young or something. You know what I'm saying? If you with God, man, if that's what he ordains, that's what he ordains. And maybe and it's for a reason. But you with God, know who you walk with. Ain't nobody touching you. Ain't nobody touching you. Come on now. You got angels around you, got the Holy Spirit in you, Jesus leading you. Come on, man. Ain't nobody touching you. Stop it. Stop it. Take your time, man. You got plenty of time. Got plenty of time. And I love y'all. I love all y'all. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of my workout. This is just the beginning of my life. This is just the beginning of my journey. But hey, I'm right along with you. Song of the day. I thought of this earlier today. It was actually yesterday, right? What I called a revelation for yesterday, but it was also today as well. J. Cole, fellow Carolina, Southern hospitality brother. Even though I don't know him, but I just know he's from Carolina. I'm from Carolina. Anyway, J. Cole, False Prophets. J. Cole, False Prophets. It was on his album. Now, actually, it wasn't on the album For Your Eyes Only. It was just a single. But that's around the time when he released it for that album. But J. Cole, False Prophets, man, please listen to that. That right there is kind of like the story or the chapter I'm in my life a little bit. And it could be yours as well. It's just relatable a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. If you want, listen to the whole song, but honestly, you don't really need to listen to the first verse. You can, but he was dissing somebody. Second and third verse, but my favorite is the second verse. Oh my gosh. Listen to it, please. Love y'all, man.